What is going on, everyone? It is Mark from Mark's Tech. So today I want to talk about the Galaxy Note series. Now, the last Note device I used was for like 2 weeks, and I think it was the Galaxy Note 3 or 4. I don't remember which, but I used it and I didn't really like it because of TouchWiz. The actual device, like its functions and its features, was like well ahead of its time. I mean, at least well ahead of anything that Apple has created. But TouchWiz really held it down, and it just made the experience, well, horrible. I mean, I only used it for 2 weeks, so you guys could probably imagine how much I loved that phone. So now listen, we got the Note 10 coming up in like 3 months. I think August 10th is when it's supposed to be released. Released or announced. I personally can't wait. I want to see what, because my expectations of the Note series is pretty low because I already had a bad experience with them simply due to TouchWiz. But now since the Note series is going to be running Android's One or Samsung's One UI, I cannot wait. Like I can't imagine how speedy that phone will be. But see, that's the thing. I don't get it. Isn't the whole point of a Note series to be faster in every way possible to the S line? But like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm kind of new to this whole Android and Samsung thing. But like I remember like the first few Galaxy Note series, they were in fact better than the S line, like better cameras, faster GPU, CPU, more gigabytes of RAM. So they were in fact like literally superior to the S line. But nowadays it's pretty much identical to the S line. I mean, literally. I mean, the Note 10 is coming apparently with 6 gigabytes of RAM, which I think is way too low to what they're marketing the phone towards. And then the bigger Note 10 Pro is going to be starting out at 8 gigabytes of RAM, which I think is about right. But 6 gigs? I mean, really? You're stepping into the iPhone, or not iPhone, you're stepping into the S10e land. So that's a little weird. At first, it was actually rumored that the Note 10 will come with the Exynos 9825, but there's a problem with that because the 9825 is equivalent, or is going to be equivalent to the Snapdragon 865, and the 865 isn't even out yet and won't be out until after the Note comes out. So Samsung can only do one of two things. I believe, number one, that they're just going to release the 9820 alongside the 855 like the S line and call it a day. Or two, Samsung will make Exynos worldwide and just release a worldwide version of the, well, not a version. I mean, they will release the Note 10 series of lines, but only with the Exynos 9825 chip. Samsung is really slow at doing their production, so I just don't see that being possible. I mean, unless they make a very limited release, I just don't see that happening at all. I think the first one is more logical. They're just going to stick to the same chips that's in the S10, and the S10 Plus, and the S10e. Which again, I mean, it's rumored that it's going to have the same cameras. And this is why I hate rumors, by the way, because you don't really know. But it's rumored to have the same camera, same specs, same screen, just bigger. I mean, in fact, the Note 10, the normal Note 10 is about the same size as the S10 Plus or S10. Again, rumors are very hard to tell. But long story short, it's pretty much just an S10 with a pen. It even rhymes. Oh my god. Speaking of the pen, there was a lot of rumors. Again, hate rumors. There was a lot of rumors saying that the S Pen is going to come with cameras. The selfie camera is going to be in the pen. Like, who thought of that? Like, that's going to be extremely hard to use. Could you imagine holding your phone and then the camera come out on the end and it's looking at your double chin? I just don't see that being possible. From the rumors, at least the latest rumors, who knows what will happen in 10 minutes. The latest rumors say that the Note 10 is going to have the same exact S Pen as the Note 9. Same thing with the headphone jack. At first, the headphone jack is gone. According to yesterday, the headphone jack is back. Yeah, apparently someone has a friend, I forgot who it was, but someone on Twitter said it was either Ice Universe or Slash Leaks, I forgot who, but apparently someone's friend has a friend, and they got to hold and play with the Note 10. You can already see where this is going, and they confirmed that both models have a headphone jack. Now, I too have a friend that has a grandma whose dog works for Apple, and they said that the upcoming iPhone 11 is actually going to have 6 cameras, 3D. It's going to be holographic, and it will charge fully in 10 minutes. Do you see why rumors are kind of weird? Yeah, same. In all seriousness, I think the Note 10 is going to be a fantastic phone. I myself will pick it up, or at least I will try. Listen, man, all these phones coming out, not enough cash. Ouch. But I know for sure I will not be getting the 6 gig variant because that's embarrassing. I will probably get the 8 gigabyte because I think that should be standard in Samsung lines of phones. Come on, Samsung. Why? 6 gigs on a Note? I don't know. I think that's wrong. That has to be wrong. Because the S10e is a budget version of the S10. And it comes with 6 gigs. But why would you make a Note, which is supposed to be more powerful than the S line, with the same specs as the budget S? What? Anyway, yeah, I'm getting the 8 gig one. That seems pretty fair. Now, the body of the Note 10 is going to be, slippery as all hell. It's rumored to have 110% screen-to-body ratio. What does that even mean? What does that mean? 110%? Is there more than 100% of a body? What? I mean, yeah, I get it. It's going to be curved. So you're going to be holding a very slippery, expensive screen, essentially. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I mean, I think it'll be a great phone, but what's wrong with this? The Pixel 3a. What's wrong with that? Or even better, what's wrong with where is it? Hello. I think my S10's in my other room. But what's wrong with that? Why do we need to go more? When did this space race happen? Why is there a race to a bit more curved and bigger screens? Like, no, that's not what we want. I want a phone that I can use safely. My Pixel 3 is freaking out. Back to the story. I want a phone that I can use safely with one hand and not fear for my life, and not fear that I have to sell my kidneys to get it replaced. Give me that. Give me that type of phone. Because the S10 Plus, as beautiful as it is with that ceramic black that I have, I can't use it without a case. I'm terrified. Like, there is no way I'm ever going to use that phone without a case. Not going to happen. This phone, the iPhone, it's a beautiful phone. I'll say that, but I use this without a case. The Pixel 3a, also, I use it without a case. I mean, it's $400. If it breaks, I'll just buy a new one, right? So, but the Galaxy S10 Plus ceramic, $1,250. Yeah, I'm slapping a case on that like yesterday. Another thing I'm looking forward to is the 50-watt charging. Apparently, again, it's rumored that it's going to have 50 watts of charging. 50 watts. That's insane, man. That's insane, honestly. When I tried OnePlus 7 Pro's 30-watt charging, I was mind blown. Like, you can go and take a leak. You can, splash some water on your face, come back, and boom, your phone is fully charged. It's insane. So 50 watts, yeah. I'm going to be pretty excited to watch that because, listen, if we can't make the batteries last longer, or at least not as much as we want to, like, yeah, we can make chips more efficient, but when we do that, we're just going to put something else in it that drains the battery equivalent to what the battery that we just saved. Wow. Can't talk today. So if we can't make our batteries last longer, at least we can do is make them charge faster, and oh boy, we're good at doing that. So 50 watts of charging, I cannot wait. I think that'll be insane. I mean, I think every one of us has battery anxiety, at least to a point, right? I'm not too crazy about it. Like, I don't wake up in the morning, take my phone off the charger, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to charge it again. But I would like to use a phone full brightness all day, every day, and not worry about it dying. So, if I have a phone that can do 50 watts of charging, I don't really care, because even if I do have to charge it, I mean, come on, 50 watts, it'll be done in like 10 minutes. Just plug it in, boom, that's it. Use the phone full brightness again. Meanwhile, in other news, Apple is upgrading to 18 watts. So, yep. But last but not least, the Note 10 series will start between $1,100 and $1,200. So pretty much exactly what I paid for with the S10 Plus ceramic black. If I'm willing to do it with the S10 Plus, I might do it with the Note 10 Pro or Note 10, whatever I pick. I might go with the Pro, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a pretty decent price for what you're getting. Yes, it's $100 more expensive than the starting price of last year's Note model. But listen, man, phones are going up. So I don't think flagships are going to be as famous anymore. I think mid-range and low-range phones are really going to be kicking it this year and years after that. Why do I suck so bad at speaking today, man? What the hell? But that price seems pretty reasonable. So let me know, are you guys excited for the Note series? Are you guys excited for the Pixel 4 or the iPhone 11 or any other phone that's on your mind? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm kind of curious because we got all these amazing phones coming out, all this amazing hardware technology. And I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see what each phone is capable of in their own regards. I'm excited for the iPhone 11. I am super excited for the Pixel 4. Really excited for the Note 10. Anyway, guys, this was Mark from Mark's Tech, and adios.